we have the clap.
It's
Clap
always
on.
funny.
Clap off.
I
Clap on,
always
clap
think
off
of
the
Richard
clapper.
Simmons when you do that.
Come on, ladies. Get those legs in the air.
That's right. Get those nice shaved legs. He had shaved legs, man. Dude was weird. Good old Richard Simmons.
What? Yeah, very weird.
Yeah, you'd almost think he was gay.
Nah. What?
I think he was. I think Richard Simmons was
What,
gay.
Richard Simmons?
The Richard Simmons. I don't know what anybody else says, but I swear the man was gay.
No, he's just like RuPaul. It's just an act.
This was show 21. We actually recorded it the other day.
Bueller.
And it's, Bueller. Show 21.
Take 47.
Best show ever. We talked like Cylon Warriors. For you kids, Cylon Warriors are from a show called Battlestar Galactica.
Yep.
It's no longer on the air. All right.
You take the back.
A German nudist had the last laugh after giving chase to a wild boar that had run off with a bag containing his laptop. Pictures posted on social media show the naked man running after a sow and her two piglets to the mirth of fellow bathers at Berlin's Teufelsee or Devil's Lake. Adele Landauer, an actor and coach, says she took the pictures, wrote that the pigs first helped themselves to somebody's pizza before grabbing the bag. When the owner realized what had happened, he, quote, gave his all, unquote, and recovered it, she said. In Germany.
You know,
do as the
I
Germans do.
cut something different that time.
Yeah?
So she's an actor.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's it says she took the
Does
pictures.
she own a boar?
Doesn't say that she might be an animal actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have those trainers, those fancy trainers that come in and train the critters to do
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
Maybe she was just trying to see a naked man running through the woods, chasing a wild boar.
And who is it? Who is it? Germany?
Yeah, you never know with the
Happens
Germans.
every day.
They've got some strange things happening there. It's the Germans.
The weird thing is that they got the laptop. Usually they're just after the schnitzel, right?
He had his extra lederhosen in the bag, and the boar just couldn't resist.
He had one leg through and he goes, what?
All right, a fugitive of the week sought by the U.S. Marshal Service was found sleeping on a porch in New Hampshire, authorities said Wednesday. John Cathcart, 55, was sought on multiple arrest warrants issued from Belknap County. Deputy U.S. Marshal Jeffrey White said in a news release. Marshal Jeffrey White. The warrants included failing to appear on a charge of being a felon in possession of a firearm and failing to appear on 3 outstanding narcotics charges. Authorities said interviews led them to a porch in Laconia where they found Cathcart. He was arrested without incident, and it wasn't immediately known if he had a lawyer who could speak on his behalf. Sleeping on the porch.
Was he coherent?
They didn't say. They didn't say, but I'm imagining probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You drink enough hairspray and you just don't know what's going on.
Well, that's what. When I sleep on the porch, that's what I like to drink. Warmed over hairspray.
Hairspray and Chanel No. 5. It's a little cocktail I made.
It smells great. Tastes terrible.
Yep.
A man from Boonville, Arkansas, planted unsolicited mystery seeds he received from China weeks before government officials issued their warnings not to, and now that plant has been prepped for incineration. Spokesperson from the Arkansas Department of Agriculture told Fox News. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, planting seeds from China?
You got Boonville. You got mystery seeds
Yeah.
from China, no less.
Right.
And they want to destroy them or something. That's one of the best indie movies I could ever watch.
I think I would definitely rent that.
You know?
Might go straight to DVD.
If Jesse Eisenberg isn't in that, I don't know who would be. Maybe what's his name from Arrested Development?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's a great indie guy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good one.
He's fun.
Can't remember his name, but I really like him. Is it Michelson?
Yes, it is. I think.
He's great. Yeah.
Michael Cera.
Yeah. Apparently, I love him because I know his name.
Yeah. I'm his biggest fan.
I love that guy with the eyes and the hair.
So the plant question grew white fruits and orange blossoms that reportedly look similar to a squash plant after having been grown for 2 months. After conducting an internal analysis, agriculture experts in Arkansas have determined the Boonville plant to be a species that is native to South and Southeast Asia. What a shock.
That's not what those gremlin eggs look like, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, they were like, well, maybe.
Hey, man.
Think about it. They reported seeing
real life's always
real
different.
cuddly little critter in the area. Back away. That's another reference that younger folks are like, oh,
yeah.
What's that, man? That's a movie that's going to be remade soon. You know it is.
Well, it has to be.
Yeah.
If they remake Ghostbusters, I'm surprised they didn't do Gremlins first.
Yeah. All right, here's the next story. There aren't enough feet between these two for proper social distancing. So this picture will go up here. New footage on social media shows 2 passengers on an airplane engaging in some unusual behavior. The woman appears to be giving a foot massage to a man seated behind who has stuck his bare foot up the aisle to reach her. Something you like to do right before eating a bag of chips. The footage was uploaded to Instagram account, whatever that is, which shares photos and videos of passengers doing odd or gross things on planes. Since being posted, the video has been viewed over 480,000 times and has received over 3,000 comments. Now, what a way to go viral.
You know, the minute you started reading that story, I smelled something weird.
That was
in my head.
It's me.
No, I just
smell like arugula. That's probably me.
Oh, it was, that story just.
The picture was disturbing.
All I can think is just rubbing a sweaty foot. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, some people were saying, "Oh, that's love," I don't know.
It's not love when she's like, "Okay, that'll be $25."
Yeah. If that's love, let me tell you how much love I've had.
Love costs $25.
That's making me think of that stupid "Freedom isn't free. It costs you in money." If you don't chip in your $1.05, who will? Then at the end of the tag is "Freedom costs $1.05."
Is that a Toby Keith original?
Yeah, it sounded like Toby Keith. That was
right?
great, man. They ripped on that movie.
Yeah.
They rip on him pretty good. That's the South Park movie, guys. That was fun.
Hey, man.
If you're planning... Oh, I should probably lead up to this. This is a story. Okay.
I've heard of this.
If you're planning on spending more time outdoors this summer, the National Park Service wants you to watch out for bears without risking the lives of your friends. The government agency posted a warning about bears on its Facebook page last week, along with some hilarious advice. Please don't run from bears or push your slower friends down in attempts of saving yourself, the post said. Yes, apparently this is a thing nowadays.
You can there's loopholes. You can act like you're helping them, but just keep them behind you. You're like, "Come on, buddy." Sort of straight arm. "Come on." I'm trying, but come on, hurry up.
No.
Oh, he got you.
Oh, always sad to lose a friend this way.
Play dead. You're not walking sideways, you idiot.
That's what it
Do
recommends.
the electric slide.
That's what it recommends is why it says, what's it say here? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, move away slowly and sideways, which is non-threatening to bears, allows you to watch the bear without tripping over something.
I've never heard of the sideways thing, but it makes sense for the tripping part.
Yeah.
I've heard you're supposed to keep eye contact and walk back slowly.
Yeah.
But the sideways thing.
Yeah. Apparently, it's less threatening than backing up. Maybe backing up means I'm food. I'm leaving.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, but maybe moving sideways is like, I'm not sure about you. And the bear's like, well, I'm not sure about you now.
He's thinner now. What happened?
Yeah. So, and then this is another piece of advice. I'm not sure how this works. Help the bear recognize you as a human, the post said. We recommend using your voice. Waving and showing off your opposable thumb means nothing to the bear. A bear may come closer or stand on its hind legs to get a better look or smell. A standing bear is usually curious, not threatening. So, and then they issued an apology to anyone who was sacrificed to a bear. So I don't know.
So sorry.
Yeah, P.S. We apologize to any friends, quote unquote, who were brought on the hike as bait or were sacrificed to save the group. You will be missed. A little tongue in cheek. That's funny. All day breakfast is one thing, but apparently all day lunch is going too far. A woman in Ohio was reportedly arrested after causing a disturbance at a Burger King, allegedly because she was unable to order lunch items during breakfast hours. The incident occurred around 9 a.m. on Monday at the Burger King in the town of Bucyrus. Love the name. Crawford County Now reports. That's the town paper, Crawford County Now.
Well, of course.
The restaurant was still serving its breakfast menu at the time and was apparently unable to offer lunch options. The woman became upset as she began yelling and cursing at the restaurant's employees, but despite the outburst, and this is the darndest thing, the workers were still unable to provide the lunch items that she was asking
That doesn't
for.
make sense.
How dare they?
It's 2020, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Somebody wants a cheeseburger and fries.
Yeah,
You know,
just make it.
obviously needing some sustenance to probably help.
If it's frozen in the middle, that's not your fault.
Probably to help come down from the whatever it was she was on the night before.
It's only a matter of time that they're going to use hangry in court
Yes.
as an excuse. Well, they were hangry. No, you're right. It's not their fault. They're hangry.
It's a valid defense. Yeah. He's hangry, Your Honor. Oh.
Mentally, he wasn't all there. He was hangry.
Well, don't be killing no one when you're not hangry now. You're free to go.
You didn't tell me he was hangry. We shouldn't even be here. I love the hanger.
The hanger. The hanger games.
The hangry games.
Hangry games. That'd be it. Hangry games.
Just a bunch of people that haven't eaten in 3 days.
Yeah.
And they're in beef suits just chasing each other. Come here, Sarah.
It looked like a French fry. Him dressed up different ways.
Oh, that fish stick looks good.
Yeah.
It's me, Derek. Don't eat me.
Sorry, Derek. You gotta go. I haven't eaten in 3 whole days. Well, this woman received an ID with a photo of an empty chair. She got her driver's license. So Jade Dodd, that's her name, Jade Dodd, renewed her license online and received it last week, but to her surprise, the photo wasn't a picture of her. It only showed an empty chair. And, quote, the lady at the DMV did not really believe me when I was like, hey, I need my license fixed, Dodd said. Then she looked it up in the system and goes, oh, I need my manager for this. So anyway, long story short, apparently that when they used the last picture they had on file, and somebody accidentally had taken and left a picture of the chair after she got out of it.
That's great.
Yeah. So she got her license with the chair.
That's
empty chair.
weird and great.
Nice thing is you should be able to get into any bar in town. Look, it's me.
Just
not
have the
you.
chair with you.
Just back out and there's the chair. It's me.
Let her in, Bill.
Yeah, I got no choice. She's got the chair. She'd have
Doesn't not look like you.
to go. Wait a minute. You're invisible?
That's a stool, ma'am. Get out.
Yeah, it's a fake ID.
That is weird, man. I still say vampire.
Yeah, J. Dodd, vampire. Residents of a Swiss town got a bit of a shock when it started snowing particles of fine cocoa under the ventilation system at a after the ventilation system at a chocolate factory malfunctioned. Yes, it did. The Lint and Springley Company confirmed local reports on Tuesday that there was a minor defect in the cooling ventilation for a line for roasted cocoa nibs in its factory in Olten between Zurich and Basel.
Can't get over nibs.
The nibs, which are fragments of crushed cocoa beans, are the basis of chocolate. So there we go. So apparently they had a nice hot chocolate day there. Snowing chocolate.
That is the early Christmas present.
That would be nice. It would be nice. I think when we talked about this the other day, I was imagining somebody in a fit of rage, just having the worst day, and then all of a sudden it starts raining hot cocoa, little cocoa bits, and you're like, it's raining chocolate. How can you be angry?
I'm happy.
Like, oh, darn it, Barry! Oh, it's chocolate.
I just watered the grass. Now you can drink it. Delicious cocoa.
Oh man.
That would be so strange.
It would be. Yeah.
Man, that would be weird.
I think of the guy that was, going to kill yourself. He's on the bridge, ready to jump, and then all of a sudden, Lord, just give me a sign, any sign that I need to stay alive. It's raining chocolate. All right, here we go. Back to the weirdos of Japan. Japan has see-through public toilets open in Tokyo parks.
Finally.
Glass tech has been adopted so prospective users can inspect the cleanliness of the loo and to see if anyone is inside. Transparent public toilets, which light up like a beautiful lantern, have been installed in Tokyo. Users have already said how once inside the toilet, they cannot tell if the glass is opaque or not, giving them the strange feeling they are on display while spending a penny. While spending a penny?
Well,
that has got to be British.
Yes. You know what, though?
For...
I have never heard of a bathroom being compared to a beautiful lantern.
No. The smell alone usually is enough to...
A dumpster fire, maybe, but a beautiful lantern?
Hey, maybe in Japan it's all beautiful, And,
You like what you like, I guess.
So...
They got poop keychains, so...
That's a good point. They do. Do they?
I know they do in Korea. I just said that.
Oh, okay.
My brother and his wife lived in Korea for a long time, and he always found these hilarious things. They're just obsessed with poop.
Mm-hmm.
They have toys and everything.
That's disturbing. All right, next story. A piece of Lego has fallen out of a 7-year-old boy's nose 2 years after it went missing. Samir Anwar from Dunedin, New Zealand, told his parents he had put the piece up his nose while playing in 2018. His father, Mudassir Anwar, told the New Zealand Herald that they tried themselves to retrieve it but couldn't. They eventually took him to a GP, which was an ER, who could also not see the small piece. The doctor told him Samir may not have put it in his nose, but if he had, it would enter his digestive tract and pass naturally. However, on Saturday, he felt a pain in his nose after sniffing cupcakes. He might have snorted some crumbs. And they went and got the thing and got it out of there. Yeah.
I love Saturdays where I just sniff cupcakes.
Yeah, I'll sniff it. Make sure you stop and sniff the cupcakes, kitty. Always stop and sniff the cupcakes.
You really gotta say word things right with your kids. Hey, go put your toys up. Up? Okay. Boop.
Yep.
He did not do it.
Yeah, my son did that. He stuck a battleship piece, one of those little battleship
That's
pegs.
even better.
Yeah, he was like, I think he was 3. And
Was it a little red one?
The red one. It was the red one. He jammed that sucker up there. It had fallen off the table. Me and the older boy were playing. It had fallen off the table, and I told him, hey, go pick that up and bring it back. He comes back. I said, where's the piece? And he didn't have it in his hand. He's just kind of looking around, and he does this. I said, did you shove it up your nose? Uh-huh. So
things you wouldn't ask adults.
Leaning back, and sure enough, you could see the little hole there, and we had to take him to the ER. And what they had me do was actually I plugged the other side of his nose, blew into his mouth real hard, and don't take this as medical advice.
No,
Go get medical help. But it actually came down enough we could get it out.
That's great, man. That's crazy. Yeah, those things you don't ask adults. You ask kids.
Yeah.
Frank, have you seen the company pens?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you shove them up your nose again, Frank? Oh, yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom.
It's a sick game with you. A roundabout that prioritizes cyclists and pedestrians over motorists has been forced to close for 3 nights after a car crashed the day before its opening ceremony. There have been concerns that some motorists wouldn't understand how the Dutch-style roundabout works. Obviously. The Cambridgeshire Council has insisted its design played no part in the crash. Sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so the guy hit they call this a Felicia beacon next to one of the roundabout's zebra crossings.
Did you say Felicia?
Yeah, a Felicia beacon, because Felicia, she puts off a lot of light. Actually, she reflects a lot if you put the right tape
she
on
does.
it.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway.
And for all my Canadian friends, it's Roundabout. So it's cool.
Roundabout. U.S. Ambassador to South Korea shaves off his controversial colonial mustache. We'll put a picture of him up here. Harry Harris. His parents actually named him this. Facial hair reminded South Koreans of the brutal Japanese colonial rulers who governed the country a century ago. The U.S. Ambassador to South Korea has shaved off his highly controversial mustache, saying it felt too hot under a mask in the summer months. So he didn't shave it off because it was controversial, but he shaved it off because he was uncomfortable. It's too hot.
Well, everything's uncomfortable nowadays.
His name is Harry Harris.
Dude, he's got to have facial hair if your name is Harry.
You almost have to. It's like
You know what
it's
I
in
mean?
the book.
If you don't have facial hair, you got to have a big old wad of hair on your head.
Yeah, I would think. I would think so.
You know what I mean?
That's why my parents didn't name me Harry.
Right.
They knew. They're like, no, not a chance. Doesn't have it in him. Doesn't have Doesn't have enough testosterone for
he
that.
doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
So let's do these jokes real quick.
Okay.
These are from my son Elijah. He wrote 10 jokes for us, and I'm just going to go through them real fast. What is the plum's favorite dance? The dance of the sugar plum fairies from the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
What is a nut's enemy? A nutcracker.
Oh, baby.
Man, oh man.
Sounds like it to me.
What is a nutcracker called? A nutcracker. We're on a roll with the nutcracker jokes. What do you get when you cross a pig with a dinosaur? Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I should have known that.
Yep. What are the 4 seasons? Ketchup, salt, vinegar, and mustard.
That's true.
Now, this one you should remember. Why did the apple go to jail?
I can't remember the punchline.
Because he was rotten to the core.
Yes.
And then, do you remember what you asked that?
Yeah, I think so. He got out on appeal.
Hey!
Yay!
That was so good. What did the head of lettuce say to the plum? Let us play a game, please. Oh, here's a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Moo.
Oh, brother. Every time.
Every time.
Fall for it.
What kind of bugs like clocks? Ticks. Why did the spider go to the baseball diamond?
I can't remember.
He wanted to catch some flies.
Oh, of course. I always think it's like something about the web in the glove, and that's not even funny.
No.
Catch some flies is great.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's it for this week.